Okay, I like it. I like attention that doesn't have to do with insult. I love self-respect a lot. So when people say you're doing something, now when that man only call me, second one say talk your shit because it's the way I talk for the habit. I say I know some will fail now. Now when you call me now, say make I talk. If I get chest, make I talk and forget them day.
Welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday, wager presentation o'clock. So the theme of the wager is unmasked. So all housemates are in the arena and they're trying to wear their masks. They're all over the arena area. Biggie tells them to settle down and sit immediately. So he addresses them. He says, "Welcome to your wager presentation. This presentation is not just about marks or creative notes alone. It's about revealing a piece of yourself no one knows. Hence the theme unmasked." He asks Jason how prepared are the house for this wager. Jason say 10 over 10 prepared. Other housemates shares his sentiments. They said they are prepared. And he said failing the wager means surviving on bare minimum. And passing the wager means more supplies. Imisi tells Biggie that she forgot her props, and Biggie tells the housemates that at the sound of the buzzer, they are going to start their presentation. Now the buzzer comes on, and these people did not start their presentation immediately as they heard the sound of the buzzer. So they start with their hosts, their first set of hosts, Ivata and Kola. Now Kola welcomes people and Ivata welcomes people using broken English, a mix of broken English and English. Kola used pure English. Now, after that, the next person that came on stage was Rooboy. Rooboy was more like a hype man and he did some music performance. He sang some songs, or will I say he vibed to some songs. And these housemates were everywhere, they were choked up in the space. A ninja had to use his hand to like tell them to create space. Yeah, which they did. In this wager, they were dancers. So another set of hosts were Sabrina and Faith. They came to stage, did their thing. They spoke more about the toxicity of social media. After their little speech, they ushered in an artist, Jason J. He came, he did his raps. His raps centered around Big Brother Ninja season 10 set. He hyped their sets and he called his twin artists. That's two of them are going to perform together. He called Denari. They did their thing on stage. Before that, I think there was a mental health message that was passed of I think Kaybobo was the one that acted it. He came for a concert. People paid tickets to come and watch the concert. All of a sudden, people were insulting him, throwing yaps at him. It was confusing. All I could get is Tega sitting on one chair, asking him, "How do you feel, numb? How do you feel, numb best?" Or so. Felt they could have had a narrator that would have broken down and explained the information they were trying to pass to the audience better for a better comprehension. Yeah. So after that, yeah, Jasmine was the DJ of the day. She was with laptop. She was with all this DJing like make believe, doing her DJing stuffs. They were still with the max. And Jason said he was going to do a revealing on revealing. So, meaning the housemates are going to remove their marks, but he's going to call them one by one. I guess when he calls them, they are going to play a music for them. So, the first person he called was Joanna. After he called her, Big Brother said, "Housemates, kindly settle down immediately." And Big Brother said, in the arena, there is a bucket, a white bucket that has papers. Apparently, the papers each housemate wrote something about. So they are going to go one by one and get just one piece of paper from that bucket, each housemate. Is going to be coordinated by Jason J. Now, they are not to open the content of the paper till they come on stage. So, Jason J, after everybody picked, called each housemate one by one because he was the one coordinating the whole process. As he calls you to stage, you open your paper and read. And housemates are to guess who said that, who that letter is referring to, whose statement is that. If they are correct, the housemate that wrote it will nod and indicate yes is correct. And the housemate will come on stage and remove his or her marks. They are done with the whole process, and most housemates have their marks off, and some still have their marks on. Those that have their marks on, nobody could guess the statement they made correctly. So there's one funny paper that had, I can't really guess it head word for word, that had an element of they are smart, nobody can catch them, they are a gamer, and the housemates are fools, and the way they move, you can't just catch them. So this sparked a lot of fear and confusion among housemates. Biggie asked Jason J to review the wager, and he carried chair to the stage and he was like, music. Repeated himself, review the wager. And some housemates were like, talk about what's your remarks about the wager. And he said, oh yeah, 10 over 10. Yes, they tried. Biggie asked Tracy, would she have done it better if she was in Jason's position? She said, no, the wager is good, on 10 over 10. He asked Rooboy. Rooboy said, yeah, 10 over 10, the wager is nice. And Biggie told them that the first part of the wager was confusing. And the second part of the wager was more confusing, that they have lost their wager. And he said, when Big Brother calls you, some of you drag your feet, some of you whisper to each other, some of you get microphone infringement every day. You people do not hear what? Where do you think you are in? He said, don't forget you are in Big Brother's house. And he called them before that self. Jesse, towards the wager presentation, Jesse J did one funny game that I don't even understand. They played they played the game in the wager. So Biggie, after the whole remarks, he called this housemate one by one and they stood up. He said they should go and stand at the, I think, arena door. After I called everybody, the doors were opened and they went inside. But before they went inside, he said, do not forget where you are. They now went inside. Jason went to sleep. Everybody was everybody and their remarks about the wager. Sabrina with different people saying her remarks about the wager. She said the wager was good according to Jason's idea because Biggie asked who knows the meaning of a ball, and Jasmine was the one that answered the meaning of a ball. He wanted a ball like event, not a music concert. So they changed the whole thing. They didn't get what Biggie wanted. They didn't get the key points in the wager. So Sabrina told some people that initially the first one Tega did was okay, but the one JC later changed that he wants to simplify it. The one Ortega did is too broad, was Jason's idea. And for Jason's idea, which was a music concert, uh, she thinks they did well for his own idea, not Biggie's. Rooboy, Ibifubara, Culture, and Mensan were in the dining area they were discussing. And Rooboy said, in fairness, this wager was not given, that he didn't want to talk because if he had spoken, they would say it's because of him, Biggie failed them. That but next time he's going to voice out that his biggest problem is he kind of please people and he has been doing that for like 20 years. He and say him, he no they do any friend. So different people and different critics.
Na when German probably call me second say talk your shit because the story I talk for the Arabic, I know say we go fail am.
Jasmine, Gigi, and Ortega, along with Danari, they are together, and I Ortega and Danari are discussing their issues. Danari said he felt he went too far. And Ortega said, "You are my guy. If you have problem, you can always talk to me." Was the problem that the meat was too dry? That meat in question, he even ate it. And Jasmine said they are best friends. They should all know like how to talk with each other. Yeah. So they trashed their issues. Culture tells their rude boy that next time they should use dictionary when they are giving a wager. So Sabrina is outside with some group of people. She says her mother had a child before her in Nigeria. She's the only child of her parents, apparently. So she stayed in Italy. So Mide and what's her name? Dede are together. Kola is with them. So Kola steps out, goes to another group of people. And Dede said he has gone. Mide said, don't mind him. That's how he likes to go around. Chu, 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 chu. So Mide and Dede, they were trying to make pap. So they want to eat pap and dodo for dinner. As they were making their pap, they were so dramatic. Danari tells Gigi that he likes Kaybobo, that the guy has a cool vibe. So outside, Gigi was with Ortega. They were outside gisting at the swing area. She told him that she has never really felt love and she tends to be somehow scared of relationships. That relationship she had previously, they were going on dates. One day, the guy called her and let them be friends. So Ortega asked her that how is her dad like? Did he love her mom? She said her dad is a great father, but a bad husband. It speaks a lot. But she's a very selfless person. Outside, Imisi is alone playing guitar in her own corner. Mide and Dede are just the typical besties. The amebos. So they watched Kola go outside and they were like, he's gone. So Mide now just Dede that Kola actually has friends in Canada and they told him while coming to the house that when all housemates are sleeping, he should make sure he has somebody he talks to at night so that as people are sleeping, he'll be in a conversation and people will be able to see him. And that's how him and Doris became friends. So Doris was the friend he started chatting with. So Dede said the Dede they are all talking about. She's not here to come and take anybody's man. Abego. Rooboy is with Kola, Imisi, and Big Soso, and he gisted them about how in during the wager attacks that comment of somebody that is two-faced that is playing them, people were shouting is Imisi, and how people have been treating this girl badly, and how he felt bad that it's always him. Some people come and meet and say Imisi is this, Imisi is that. Even the kitchen incidents, they came to meet him that is Imisi that doesn't wash plates or all those things. And him in charge, he went to meet Imisi. I can't reason am say, Rude boy, na game you come play here. This is not your house. This is Big Brother's house. Allow people to do what they want to do. That henceforth, him is not choking his mouth in anything. They will not take action. It's him, rude boy. They will be pushing. Somebody say because they know you have mouth. He say now that note of somebody being smart, apparently some housemates things have been missing. Somebody being smart, somebody being invincible, somebody that is a player among them. Now they are saying is Ortega. You should go and meet Ortega, confront Ortega. He say him, they confront anybody. So Big Soso now said is because the very first time Imisi made it clear she was not going to cook with anybody. She will cook her own food. So Rooboy now said, it's like we are forgetting we na game will come play for this house. Oh. And there is life after Big Brother Naija. So Big Soso says that is why me I say I know they cook for anybody. I don't be anybody mama. Victimization is bad. Everything that happens in the house, imisi, 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 imisi. Ruboy say, I know myself. How I go come here, they wash plate for people. Imisi said she was just looking. She used to look. They will say, Isimisi, Isimisi. Dede is in a conversation with Kaybobo for narrate his story with Konyi about their kitchen incidents that happened concerning food. And Dede tells him her own impression, her own impression about him, what she thought of him, and they chat. And she tells him that she's this kind of person that when she walks into a room, people always perceive the wrong narrative about her. Sometimes she likes the attention, that she's this kind of person that does not even make friends with many people. She makes friends with few people. She's used to care, and she's the kind of person that likes people to care for her. She just Kaybobo about somebody in the house that tried to be her friend. After being her friend, she made it clear that she's not here for ships. He was moving towards being in a ship with him.
Okay, I like it. I like attention that doesn't have to do with insult. I love self-respect a lot. So when people say you're doing so much, it's because they respect you. Yeah. And they don't like.
She tells Kaybobo all these friendship people are doing. We are here for the money. This is not Love Island. And Kaybobo said he's going to care for her after she told him she's used to care. Gigi tells Ortega that she learned a lot from his conversation with Denari. And head of house wakes up. Sabrina said she talks a lot. She's a deep thinker. So Isabella, Kayikumi, Gigi Jasmine, Victory are all eating together. The couple so far. And they talk about eviction. They said so someone will be going home tomorrow. Isabella said before Biggie used to give people 2 weeks to get to know each other before going home or eviction. But some were not giving action. Isabella said, Ebuka will come tomorrow and twist narratives, twist what somebody said. She said she has forgotten, but she hasn't said anything damaging about anybody. And Victory said there's nothing damaging. So Bright tells Mide that the wager performance is going to be in his head for a while. Mide now discusses about the changing room they had during the wager, that it was not comfortable. She said it was chaotic. Mide tells Bright, I've been starving in this house, whereas some people have been enjoying good food. Rooboy cooks and Culture is next to him. He gives Joanna a plate of what he's cooking and she tastes it and she said it's nice. He was happy. He said some people will cook and their food will be masha masha. Isabella tells Kaikomi that staying here for 3 weeks is so overwhelming. She's not scared of going home. Kaikomi tells her he did not put his stuffs together. And she tells him that the whole voting process is a long one. But if the viewers find you interesting, you won't go home. Mensan has his own wahala beg. He tells Mensan that Mensan did not give him mashed potatoes. Joanna said next time when he's cooking, tell him you want some. You are not a baby. Yes, you are not a baby that somebody will come and spoon food feed you. Oh, Mensan, please come and eat Indomie. You guys are all in a competition, for crying out loud. People cooking are cooking out of their own desire to cook. Okay? So, guys, thank you so much for watching this long. This is the end of the video. See you on the very next. See you on Saturday.